Well, hello again, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. I'm going to do an experiment today in acrylics that I've seen done in acrylics, but I want to make sure, I want to see if I can do it. This is basic. This is just a basic base paint of white. I think it's the CraftSmart one. I'm not sure. And yep, it's not going to go. And this is just one of those fondant spreaders that I wanted to use. I'm just putting down a layer of white. Then I'm going to do a line of India ink across. And I'm going to basically use some silicone and some alcohol to see if I can get it to make a little tree line. Okay, I will worry about my sides later. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to do a hyperlapse after I put the ink down, because it's going to take a while. You got to be patient with it. I do know I need a toothpick, so let me get a toothpick out. Okay, let me put my lid back on here. Okay, I don't know how thick I really need it, so I'm just going to go with this. These are India inks, so I'm going to use the darker blue. This is just the one called Ocean. I cannot read the little title, but there's two that Dr. Martens has. It's that is oh, sorry, blocking your view with stuff with that. There is two that say Ocean on it, and this one's the darker one of the two. So keep that in mind if you want to try it with the same thing. You want to shake it up really well. Okay, I'm just going to do a line straight across. Oh, it's fading into the white. I don't like that. I may have to put more on there, or my paint might be too thin. I don't know. Oh, I got a bubble. Okay. It is sinking down below. I'm not happy about that. And it was the darker of the two. That's the part that I don't understand. So now this one's going to take a lot of shaking. This is Dr. P.H. Martin's Iridescent. It's the Iridescent blue. Let's see if I can bring it up. Focus, focus. So I'm going to see if this is heavier. And because it's iridescent, things settle in the bottom of it, so you want to make sure you give it a really, really, really good shake. Okay, let's see. I got a sneaking feeling I've got my paint too thin for this, but that's why I'm doing it on one of the cheapy canvases. Oh, that's even sinking worse. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to go with what I got, you know. Okay, now I do know, I'm going to use the blunt end. I do know that you want to do like a line through here. Okay. And I put some silicone in here, because I know you put the silicone on first. And I'm just going to go across it with the dropper. Okay, now the last step before it starts turning into trees, hopefully, is the 91% alcohol. So, come on. I don't want to squeeze too hard and get a bunch to come out. Okay, I am not sure why it's not going, unless they got a they shouldn't. No, there's no paper in there. Okay, I don't know why it's not going, so I hate these caps, but it's good that you can't lose them. Come on. Okay, these bottles are supposed to be pretty easy. Wait a minute, let me get my bottle out for my alcohol ink one. Not much in there, but we will. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can see it's getting darker, and it is starting to form. I don't know what it's going to look like when it's done, so all I can do now is just put it on hyperlapse, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to figure out what is wrong with my, I don't know if I have to have air up there or what. It feels like it's completely plugged. So I'm going to let my little trees grow. I see a little one right there. I'm going to take off my gloves because I don't want to get paint all over my thing. I'm going to stop this recording, but you're only going to lose about a minute or two, and then I'm going to put the because I can't speed up this camera. It makes me so mad. I haven't found a good editing program for that, but I can do a hyperlapse with my phone, so I'm going to let it do a hyperlapse for maybe a half hour or so, however long it takes, and we'll see what we get. You might see during the hyperlapse, you might see me put a little bit more ink, you know, maybe a different color, or maybe some more silicone or alcohol, but you'll know if it's this bottle. If you see this little black dropper, it's silicone. If you see one of these little short droppers, it's ink. And if you see one of these needle nose bottles, it'll be alcohol. So let me stop this because I don't want to bore you with this, and then I'm going to put my phone up above it so you can watch it in hyperlapse, and then I will be back when I think it's done. So enjoy the little hyperlapse show, and I'll probably put some music on while it's doing it. Okay, I'm back, and I think I messed up on the hyperlapse. I'm not sure if I had the right button pushed or not, so I'll find out when I go to look at it and seam all this together. I added some quinacridone nickel azo gold down here and kind of swiped it in. I put some teal up here because I wanted it to look like a water or land or whatever. I don't think I did it right, but the person who I've been watching doing these, I'm going to show it to her, and I'm going to get her critique, and she's probably going to yell at me, telling me how much I did wrong, but when she tells me what I need to do right, then I will come back and do it right. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little video, my little experiment. I did get some trees, so that's good. That's the really good part about it. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, shut the camera off, and upload it so you can hopefully see it sometime later today. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. It's free to do. You can even hit the little bell for the notifications. That's free to do too. You can support me by giving me a thumbs up, leaving me a comment, or just sharing it with your friends. All of those, and in the comments I read them every day, and I do answer any questions. And leave me a comment if you can tell me below what I did wrong. I may have had my white too thin. So anyway, I love the fluid arts right out of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching my crazy little antics and my failed mistakes, I think. So I'm going to say bye for now. Oh, let me give you a little close-up. I'm sorry.